5-4, Brush leads Holy Family as we head to the third inning. And I did say it right, the third inning only here from Sunset Baseball Field in Brush. Holy Family with 3 in the first, 1 in the second. The Beet Diggers with 2 in the first. And 3 in the second inning. Here's Jared De Herrera. 3, 4, and 5 for Holy Family, but the first 2 hitters coming out were strikeout victims against the left-hander Ken Garcia in the opening inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, threw it right by him with a fastball. It's 0-1. So for the first time, Garcia is going to pitch with a lead here. No balls and 1 strike to De Herrera. The offering, swung on and tapped up the first base side. Garcia's going to have to field it, and he'll underhand it to first. And out is De Herrera, 1 down here in the top of the third inning. Nice communication there between the first baseman, Tormolin, and the pitcher, Garcia. Had Tormolin fielded that, there's no way that De Herrera would have been retired because it just wasn't hit hard enough. Here's Garrett West, who struck out in the first inning. This is the other left-handed hitter in the Holy Family lineup. Wind and pitch. That is a strike, a fastball in the outside corner at the knees. 0-1. That was pitch number 45, thrown so far by the sophomore left-hander Ken Garcia. 0-1 pitch. Curveball is fouled. 0-2 to the left-handed hitting first baseman. West just made a nice play, robbing Daniel Soto of a 2-run single. For all of your auto supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. 0-2 pitch, and that is up and away with a fastball. It's 1-2. Excellent location. Garcia had him thinking. 1-2. Base is empty here on the top of the third. Brush leads Holy Family 5-4. The pitch. Oh, he bounced it up there about a 45-footer all the way to the screen. 2-2. Beet Diggers back in action coming up on Thursday against the Yuma Indians. Right here from Sunset Baseball Field. 2-2 offering. Swung on and lined into left field. That is a base hit. Fielded on 1 hop by Valles, as Garrett West is 1 for 2. That'll send up Joe Walls, who hit that 2-run double with 2 out in the opening frame. That's hit number 4 for Holy Family. Garcia looks over at first. West with a 3-step lead. And the pitch. Fastball is up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. And the way this is going, we will not have a 1-2-3 inning here this afternoon. Even though both pitchers, for the most part, are throwing strikes, but some of those are fat strikes, and the hitters are all over it. 1-0. Curveball is a strike on the outside corner, thigh high, and the count is level at 1-1. Colby Whaler's made already 2 very good plays at short. If not, Holy Family might be tied in this game. 1-1 pitch, and that is taken for a strike, a tailing fastball in the outside half. And it's 1-2 to Joe Walls. Again, it's the out pitch that Garcia has been searching for. He does have 2 strikeouts in the game. Throw back to first, and back in diving is West. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Brush leads Holy Family 5-4. We're in the top of the third inning from Sunset Baseball Field in Brush. And the pitch, runner going, swung on and fouled off to the right. Count remains at 1-2. And the Beet Diggers attempted to work over Ryan Silva in that second inning, but he threw only 21 pitches, despite the fact the Beet Diggers scored 3 runs. 1-2 to Walls, the stretch. And the offering. Swing and foul tipped into Blake's glove. Strike 3, I should say, and Walls strikes out. There's 2 down. Third strikeout for Garcia. Here is Tom Erb, who singled to center, that was thrown out trying to go to second on that base hit. that drove in a run. Throw back to first, and back in diving is West. West has got a big lead over there. That's about a 4-step lead. Garcia delivers, runner goes. Fastball outside, throw to second is going to be late. Yeah, there was no chance there. That's the second stolen base by a Tiger in this game. Make it a third because McCandlish and Silva had a double steal in the opening inning. A base hit can tie the game. 1-0 to Erb. Fouled off the end of the bat to the screen, and the count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. Holy Family led 3-0. The Beat Diggers cut into that at 3-2. Then Holy Family extended 4-2 in the second, but the Beat Diggers countered with 3 in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 down. The pitch to Erb. Curveball is blocked in the dirt by Blake. It's 2-1. We are at the top of the hour. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Greeley. I'm John Beltran from Brush. In this non-league game between Brush and Holy Family, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took something off of that low and away. The count goes to 2-2. Garcia looking for his 4th strikeout in the early going. Swung on and grounded right back to Garcia. He snags that on a hop throw to first. The inning is over. Well, we had 2 IDs, but no runs. That's a good thing. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Let's head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The score, Brush 5, Holy Family 4. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Colby Whaler leads off the bottom of the 3rd for Brush. The Beat Diggers lead Holy Family 5-4 against left-hander Ryan Silva. Here's the wind and pitch. Swing and a miss on a slow curve. It's 0-1. Whaler hit a fly ball that was caught in right field by Tom Erb in his first at bat. Curveball is grounded to third on a big hop. The throw to first, and Whaler is retired as the play was made by Joe Walls. 1 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That'll send up Ken Garcia, the Beat Digger pitcher who lined to short in the second when the Beat Diggers eventually would grab the lead for the first time and still have it. Silva has struck out 2, and he struck out the same batter, Trevor Blake. Curveball is lined on 2 hops towards the shortstop, fielded, throw to first, and 2 down as Garcia is thrown out by Devlin Granberg. 3 pitches, 2 outs. That'll bring up Mitch Tormolin. Tormolin doubled and scored in the 3-run second. Yeah, the one thing the Beat Diggers have been in this game is very aggressive. Just 40 pitches thrown by Silva, even though he's given up 5 runs. The pitch is outside with a fastball. Yeah, it's an average of only 3 pitches per batter. The pitch, fastball, a strike on the outer half at the knees, and the count is level to the Beat Digger first baseman. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tormolin awaits the pitch. Here it is. Swung on and grounded right through the pitcher. A base hit into center field. And Tormolin has begun the 2011 season at 2 for 2. Here's Dylan Acosta. There are 2 down in the bottom of the 3rd. I mentioned that with some emphasis. I just heard double play grounder from the Holy Family side. That's not going to matter with 2 outs. Dylan Acosta singled and scored. The pitch, slow curve, is grounded on the left side. The 3rd baseman Walls cuts it off, sets, throws, and out is Dylan Acosta. The inning is over. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Let's head to the 4th inning. It is Brush 5, Holy Family 4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.